In this video, I'm going to show how to create a circle in one-point perspective. And drawn on my paper, you can see just a regular circle, the way we normally think of a circle. I can use this roll of tape to demonstrate what a circle looks like when it's in perspective. A circle like this is pretty even, but as we change our viewpoint, the circle no longer looks like a circle the way we normally think of it. It starts to look more like an oval. And that is what we're going to try to show when we draw it in perspective. Down here, my drawing is a circle, and you can see that's inside a box. And it touches on the middle of each side of this square. So if I were to divide this square exactly in half, which is 1.5 inches in this case, that is where the circle is going to touch the edges of the square. So I'm going to make a little cross through this square, making sure that I'm in the middle of each side of the square when I do this. And there's the middle of our square, and we can just double check because squares, or rectangles for that matter, if you make a cross going right through them, that cross will show the middle of that rectangle or square. So there we have it. A circle in perspective touches a square in those 4 spots. And so when we make our circle in perspective, we're going to use that knowledge. So I'm going to start by making my vanishing point and a horizon line. And I'm going to start by making what looks to be a square in one-point perspective. So from here, I can make a few lines that go back to the vanishing point to make the right and left sides of the square. Then I'll make the bottom of the square and the top. Now, in perspective, it's a little hard to tell where the middle of that square is going to be. It's not as easy to find as when it's facing right towards us. So instead of making a cross first, we'll make an X connecting the corners. So because if I tried to make the cross like I started before, I wouldn't know exactly where to put the middle line here. Instead, I'll make my X, and that'll tell me where the middle is.